What are a few signs that you might be encountering a high conflict divorce? Well, here's a few that I've seen over the years of my family law practice. Number one is an inability to even talk about the small things in life. The small things like, when is pickup time going to be for your children? What are we going to do about paying the cell phone bill? Who gets the Netflix account? If you can't even talk to your spouse about simple things, you're going to need to be prepared that your divorce is probably going to be highly contentious and is going to be a high conflict situation. If you are married to someone who is going through mental health or substance abuse issues, there's a high chance that your divorce is going to be high conflict. When someone else in the marriage is dealing with these issues, as much as you can do to preserve your mental health, control what you do, and have some grace and acceptance that you're not going to be able to control your spouse, you're going to be better off when you're dealing with a high conflict divorce. Handling false accusations when you're going through a divorce is one of the worst experiences to deal with in life. We've helped so many clients deal with this situation, and it is really heartbreaking. We will do everything that we can to help you gather facts and evidence to demonstrate the truth. There is also a high chance that you're never going to be able to convince the other side to stop falsely accusing you. And when you're dealing with that type of ex, you're going to have to be vigilant for the rest of your child's minor years, most likely. You're going to need to be really careful when you communicate to the world, what you put on social media, what you say in front of friends and family. It could all be taken out of context. So you're going to have to just control what you can control and watch what you do. Understand that you're not going to be able to change your ex, and give yourself permission to go on with your life. Protecting your mental health while you're going through a divorce is so important. It will make the rest of the decisions that you need to make in a divorce easier if you're taking care of your mental health. Really important to see a therapist or get into a divorce support group while you're going through a divorce, because it is an emotional roller coaster. It's a trauma that needs to be supported. It's really important that you work with an experienced family law attorney, but they're not going to be able to serve as your therapist. Even if they've worked with lots of divorce clients, there's only so much that they can do. They need to help you make decisions on the legal questions, the practical questions of how you're going to divide your assets, your debts, how you're going to take care of your children. But you need someone who's there just to take care of your emotions and help you process emotions so that you can free up your emotional bandwidth and be ready to talk about the rational, evidence, fact-based decisions with your attorney when your attorney and you need to talk about how you're going to come to terms on your divorce. When you are going through a divorce, there are certainly times when you're going to need to decide, do I fight this all the way or do I make a compromise? When you're making that decision on what to hold your ground on and what to concede, it can feel so burdensome. One of the things that we like to do when we're helping family law clients go through a divorce is to prioritize. What are the things that are most important to me? What's going to be most important 5 years from now? Is it the 1 hour difference in exchange time for our kids that we're debating right now? Or is it who's going to take over the house and the responsibility for it? Think about the big picture. I often recommend to my clients that they journal, that they take a little bit of space and really prioritize what's important. Because if you don't, you could end up spending hours, thousands of dollars fighting over little things that end up not really mattering to you a few years down the road. And you will have caused yourself so much grief if you don't take a moment to prioritize what's important and let the rest go. If you are concerned about a high conflict divorce coming your way, give us a call at Viewridge Law.